guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I got this Halloween poison ivy look. Now if you want to know how I done the costume, there will be a link in the description box below, or go on my channel and have a look on the channel, because I did make this whole outfit, the gloves, everything from scratch, including my shoes, but I don't think you can see them. So if you want to see how I done this poison ivy makeup and scratched neck from the ivy and got some sores on my neck and some leaves, and if you want to see how I done this, then continue watching. Okay, so I've already done my foundation, and what you want to do next is just put concealer where all of them blemishes are, and then just blend it all in with, I'm using a Real Techniques blending sponge, but you can use whatever you want. Okay, so once you've done your concealer, we're going to work on the eyes, and I've got this palette which I got off Amazon, I believe. And also you're going to want a little pot of water, just so that when you start working the green into the lids of the eyes, you're going to dip your brush into the water first so that the colour is a lot more pigmented. Okay, so the next step is taking a lighter colour, so either a yellow or a bit of a bronzy colour, and putting that on top of the green, just so that the eyes stand out a lot more. I also done this on the just above the eyelashes, just so that it makes it kind of pop a bit. I also decided to put like a bronzy colour on top of that, because if you look at Poison Ivy, Uma Thurman's look, she has quite a bronzy look to her eyes, so I just wanted to add that into it, and I think it looked quite good. Bit dramatic, I guess. Okay, so again, once I bronzed the eyes out, I went back over with the same colour green, purely because I wanted the green to stand out the most, and I think once I blended it, it didn't look that good, so I just dipped my brush in the water again and went over it, and as you can see, the colour really stood out at this point. So once I'd done the green, I decided to go in with a dark black colour into the corners of each eye, just so that the eyes were kind of like the main focus, a bit dark, a bit creepy, and I think it did come out well once I blended everything out. The only thing that I wasn't keen of at this point was the bronze on the top of the eye, so I ended up just wiping it off, so that's the only thing that I wasn't keen on. Okay, so the next part of the look was working on the eyebrows. Now, Poison Ivy has bright red eyebrows, which basically blend in with her hair. Now, my eyebrows are very, very dark naturally, so I struggled to kind of colour in my eyebrows, and I did it quite a few times. But I think they did kind of come out quite well in the end. I went over with lipstick and then wet eyeshadow, but as long as you've got red eyebrows, I think that's the main thing. So I just kept going over and over them until they were perfect. Okay, so once I had finished my eyebrows and got them perfect, I went back onto my eyes and decided to line them just so that it really, really stood out. Now, I just used a cheap liquid liner for this part from, I think it was Collection, and then I went over with the green again. Now, for lips, I used a bright red by L'Oreal Paris, and I'm not sure what shade it is, but just find the brightest colour that you can. Once I'd done the lips, I then contoured using greens and browns. Now this part did take me quite a bit of time because I wanted it to be organic, but then again I didn't really like the colour green, so I kept having to blend it out quite a lot until I got it right, basically. Okay, so now for eyelashes. Now, I used Candy eyelashes, which I got online, and I think these are absolutely beautiful for this look. Okay, so now for the fun bit. Now, I wanted to make this costume look quite horrific and bloody, and as it's Halloween, I thought, why not? So, I got some body wax, like from a liquid latex set, and started creating scratches on my body. And I filled them in with blacks and greens, and then I added some vampire blood just to finish the scratches off. And I think this is pretty cool. It's as if someone's dragged Poison Ivy for a bush backwards. Now, for the last part of the look, I wanted to kind of make it look as if I had leaves growing out of the scratches. So I got some spare leaves that I had left over from making my costume, and I glued these to the cut marks with eyelash glue, purely because I knew it'd peel off easily and it wouldn't get stuck to me. Okay, so now time for the wig. Now, I got this wig off eBay, and yeah, I was pretty happy with it. I mean, the front was really hard to style out, but I got a clip and a few of the ivy leaves I had left over from the costume, and yeah, that is pretty much the finished look.